Courage to conquer, you know how it is. It's 24 hours a day, that's how I live. Gotta get the courage to conquer. Face your fears, face your fears. My empire, that's the goal. Building that wealth, I'ma get that dough. Hustle hard every day, I'm a ball in my pain. I don't care what you got to say, but you ain't got the courage to conquer. Courage to conquer. Courage to conquer. Courage to conquer.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Earl Himes. Welcome to the Courage to Conquer podcast. I'm so blessed to have my best friend and my beautiful wife, Laura Himes, with me, and this is our Courage to Conquer podcast.
This is our first podcast, so
Yes, it is.
I'm
Yes,
so
it
excited.
is.
It's taken us 2 years to get to this point.
It's taking a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Taking a little bit.
We finally did it.
Yep,
And
finally
so-
got it done. Made priorities take care of it.
That's right,
We're going to be going over our history, our topics, what we're going to be sharing with on the podcast to help bring positivity, growth, and
Yeah.
to have that courage to conquer for the life you want to live. So we'll be going over. So tell us a bit about the history.
Well, a little bit about us as a couple. Earl's always owned his own business. He's really never worked for anybody, and so that's one of the things that I liked about him when I met him. But we've been together 14 years now, and we've been in business. We used to do property preservation for a long time. We kind of got away from that, and we own a construction and remodeling company now. We've traveled everywhere. I think we did
All over the United States, yes.
yeah, we did roofing at Camp Lejeune. Can't say it right. We did metal roofing out there, and then we did some cabins up in Estes Park, and we've been back in Oklahoma now a little bit over 4 years.
Yeah.
And we built a multi-million-dollar business in the last 4 years. So we're super excited to share that with everybody. And
What got me with you the first time when I seen her the very first time was her business mind, and we're talking. I was like, "Wow, where have you been my entire life?" Some of the match, the goals we have, the empire we want to build with that. So like, wow. So I actually had to hunt her down and try to find her. She told me a few jobs she'd be working at, things she was doing, and I had to literally hunt her down and try to track her down to find her.
Yeah.
And finally did. It all worked out to the best for sure. Topics we're going to be hitting on, definitely about business, about
Yeah.
relationships, entrepreneurship.
how to work with your spouse without killing them. That's a good one, yeah.
Man issues, women issues,
Women don't have issues.
build your empire, and not to be afraid to do anything. Do not let anybody ever tell you can't do something.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what we
It's
talk
one of the
about.
things, one of the reasons we wanted to start the podcast is we love personal growth and we love positivity and we like working with other people. And I feel like there's not enough positive things out that people are following or watching, things on TV. And we just want to bring that to everybody and just ways that you can better your relationship and your marriage. That, I have a thing for just marriages and growing with your spouse in your business and, trying to figure out what works for you. What we do working together doesn't work for everybody. We know a lot of other couples that they don't work together. They said there's no way they could do that. And we get asked that a lot, how we do that.
Yes, we do.
So
Yes, we do.
it's one of the things that we wanted to share. I'm currently writing a book that's part of it too, is how to grow your empire with your spouse. And so that's some of the stuff that we wanted to. That's one of the reasons why we wanted to do the podcast is just helping other people and not just business, but everyday life things. We have a large family. How to do that with 19 grandkids now is what we just got
And
December.
try to how to balance everything. You hear things back and forth where you get to have balance or there is no balance. Everything is somewhat of a balance. When you start with one thing, other things naturally balance themselves out. Yes, sometimes you get caught up in work or you get caught up in, let's say, working out and health, but all that helps pull the other one up. So you always want something reaching out there to pull you forward, not holding you back.
Yeah. And one of the reasons I think we've always did, Courage to Conquer, because on social media we've been known as the conquering couple, is to conquering your fears. There's a lot. We've been working on ourselves because I have this thing with elevators, which we'll share later with you guys, because he's been making me face that. So it's just, having the courage to step out and make the next move. Living the life that you're wanting to live and stuff. And so that's what we're wanting to share with everybody. I think we're planning on doing a couple podcasts a week and, getting it out there. We're going to be on all the platforms for you guys. And so we're going to be talking about so much more than just business though. That's what I'm excited about is we're going to be talking about relationships and all the other stuff. So, that we're going to be sharing. So we're super excited. It's taken seriously 2 years at least to get here, because I think I bought equipment 2 years ago, and then it sat in my closet, and we've been so focused on building our business.
So it took 2 years for us to build the courage to start our podcast, even though
Exactly.
even though everybody was asking us for it. And how do
Yeah.
we, like you mentioned, how do we
Yeah.
work together and live together without killing each other? And so that definitely is something that a
stay
lot of
together.
people ask for, and which we finally have
Yeah.
developed that. Finally got that figured out and started anyway.
So we're excited. We're excited to share it with you guys, and we're excited for feedback from you guys for anything that we talk about. If you guys have, want to comment, ask us questions. I know that later we're going to be bringing on some guests. We've got some friends that own businesses like we do, and we want to bring them on and share their inputs too. And then we have, other stuff that people are going through, challenging stuff. I know we're planning on bringing on people. Yes, there's going to be successful people, but we're also bringing in people that are just now trying to build their success and the steps they're taking to try to get there. And they're going to share with us, their struggles, things they've been through, because we know a lot of people are going through the same thing, and we're all just trying to figure out how this world works.
Yep, the trials,
Get ahead.
errors, failures. It's amazing how people are so afraid to fail, but that's the only way to grow in life or anything you want.
Absolutely.
It's simple failure. I use working out. If you want to get bigger muscles, you got to go to failure.
Yeah.
You can't just stop and make it happen. So we're going to help you overcome that and do
I
that.
think that's what you said to me, make it happen on this podcast thing. And I was like, God, Earl, I have so much on my plate. I got so much I got to do. He's like, you need to make this happen. This is like 2 years. I started feeling the threat. I was like, okay, I better do it.
Right. And also, if there's any topics that you want us to discuss and talk about, in the comments and stuff, reach out to us so we can bring those up and talk about it, because it's going to be a wide variety of things.
Yeah.
Like I said, women, you've been through stuff in your life, and you want to help women that's been through situations, take care of that. But
Well, Earl, you owned a framing company.
yes,
He framed with his dad. His dad was a framer, a business owner. So Earl had that entrepreneur mindset. So you started your company when you was like 18. He had probably one of the largest framing companies at that time.
right. Framing, tire shop, skateboard store,
He's never been
nutrition
afraid to
store.
start something.
We got some real estate going on now.
I
Now we're
usually
finally
have
working
to-
on online.
Yeah, I usually have to hold you back because he's like an all or nothing type person. So he gets out there and gets after it. So I think that's why you should. That's why you're on
I
the
am
podcast.
definitely jump off the cliff and we'll build a plane on the way down. I am that guy.
Yeah.
I am that guy. I haven't died yet. Been through some low times. I'm still here today. So tell you right now, you can still make it happen no matter what.
So that's a little bit about us and what a little bit about our background and what we're wanting to do to kind of reach out to everybody and just feed you guys some good stuff, some good information, some things that I think is really going to help your business and your marriage and your friendships and just life in general. And so
Definitely excited for it. So just share on all the platforms. We'll be on all the platforms. So share, like, subscribe. Go out and have the courage to conquer, to live the life you want to live.
Courage to conquer, you know how it is. It's 24 hours a day, that's how I live. Gotta get the courage to conquer, face your fears, not an empire.